Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's my volume here. Good morning. It is, what's today? Is today Friday? No, today's Wednesday. Today is Juneteenth. It is a day off. Sorry, my music's a little loud for me. It is a day off for a lot of people around here, including Steve. So Steve's here lurking, but he made coffee and all the good stuff. Sorry, I got distracted by the lighting. There we go. So anyway, today's question of the day is, if you finished a coloring book completely, which one have you finished? If not, which one would you like to finish? Let me preface that with saying, I have not finished a coloring book, but I will. I swear. I will. Be good morning, small victories or worlds of wonder. Nice. Kelly, good morning. Miss Butterfly, good morning. Trey, good morning. Linda, good morning. Let's see. Megan, good morning. Christine says, question today, I'd like to finish World of Flowers. Oh, that would be a pretty one. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Marcy. Finish Small Victories. Yep. Good morning, Natalie. So, you know, a lot of times I'll film little videos to make reels for Instagram or whatever, but last night, I just kind of wanted to get some done, and I'm telling you, coloring goes so much faster when you don't stop every couple of seconds to readjust the camera or film it or edit it or whatever else, because I actually finished up 2 pages last night. 2. I had this one in the corner to still do, and I don't know if you guys recall, but these moths kind of had a little bit of color on them, but they were no near done. And the blue background was sort of started. So what I did is I took my watercolors, I finished off the background, but then to kind of smooth out some of the darkness up here, because at some point this paper up here got a little bit torn. I forget what happened. But I have some tape back here to hold it together. But because it was a little bit dark, and I was like, well, you can still see it, but I was like, how can I kind of blend that in a little bit better? And I actually used the gelatos and the brush, and I got just kind of this darker effect here. And then, like I said, I just finished this one. So, thanks, Christine. So I'm, one more step there, slowly getting, work in progress is done. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages in a row that are finished. Ooh, good, Kelly. So, I mean, I've got a lot of little ones. This one was obviously finished for me, but we're going to get there. Next step will be these ones, or maybe I'll just start choosing the work in progresses that I haven't finished, because this one will be pretty when it's done. I just have to remember, I think I used a harder pencil here, a softer. I might finish this up with like the Loomies or something. I feel like it would work, because I seem to remember I did this and then I was talking to Barbara about it, and the hard pencil is just, we're not cutting it. So I think I'll need to go in with softer pencils, either that or Prismacolors. But for today, we'll be finishing another day. So let's see. Oh yeah, and I got that one started too. I have so many that are started in here that I need to finish. So, but we'll focus on this page today because that is what we're working on. There we go. And make sure we're in focus. Yes, okay. I don't know why, but okay. I thought the music sounded a little loud. Hang on. Gotta find the balance between like quiet songs and the loud songs, and I'm like, it just seems extra loud today. Anyway, hi Callie. Got the coffee this morning. We are Kelly. I meant to say Callie. There is a storm supposed to roll through here at some point today. No idea when it's gonna hit, but we'll see what happens when it does. Okay, so for the colors for this one, we did our kind of nice citrusy colors. We have sort of some of the blue and pink. Let's make that a little bit darker. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit better. Anyway, so I'm thinking we need to bring some blue into here. We could do like obscure flower colors. We got blue flowers, pink flowers, orange and yellow flowers. We could do purple flowers just for the heck of it, right? Of course, there's not really some super strong purples on the black. So we got a purple down here, which we can work with, but there's no real light purple. So we could do like purple, this one 705 and 717 with a little bit of 704. Let me see what we have still in the blue, green, purple. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the purple. So let's see. Do I have 17? Let's see, that's 707. I think I have most of these out already. Okay, so 705. And 719. Yep, yeah, they were. Okay, so let's start with those. We should do some other colors as well. Yeah, I like that. Blue for the background, green for the leaves, purple for the flowers. We could do let's see. We already have the pink flowers up there. I don't want to add yellow into them. Sorry, I'm kind of just talking through my color choosing process here. What if we do 719 and 704 for the other one? That's 730, 704. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good now. Oh, yes, yeah, today's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with 705. We are just diving straight in today. Not a ton of announcements. Another sip of coffee here. All right, so let's see. Do we want to actually? Okay, we're going to set these aside for the flowers because I was just thinking I kind of want to do. Sounds good, Emily. I finished 6 coloring books, and my favorite to finish was Cosmetica by Carla Magana. Oh, I love that. Let's start with blue, and rather than the kind of backgrounds that we've been doing, let's just do like maybe a solid blue. Oh. You know what's kind of cool on top of doing like patterns and textures and variations and stuff? What if we just do like a solid blue, right? Let's do 706. And let's see how solid we can get this. We might need to burnish it a little bit, or use a blender to kind of soften out the tooth. But let's try and get, because like I used a blender on this one. Let's see, I got this like light here. I used a blender on this one and it did smooth it out. I didn't use it on this one, but if we could just focus on trying to get as solid of a background as we can add a little bit of color variation. So like, what do we want to use? We could use like 736, but for the most part, let's just see how solid we can get. You know what, since this is going to be our bottom color, let's just start by pressing kind of hard, which is something I'm kind of fighting against because my instinct says to layer, layer, layer. But if we're just going to do this color solidly throughout. Oh, you know what else I should do? I should grab a piece of paper. This is what I used when I used the gelatos the other day. But I've got this full color back here. And if I'm going to press hard, I don't want the color transfer on the opposite page. Oh, goodness. For cataract surgery, that's legally. That's right. That's right. So when is that scheduled for? When will you be able to get that done? This is in the way. Okay. I know it's middle of the week, and I think probably some of you are in an area that also does Juneteenth. But anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Hi, Heather. 2 weeks from today, and then a week later for the other eye. Oh, I'm so glad they could. Like, it's too bad they can't do them at once, but also it's nice that they're fairly close together. So yeah, I'm pressing, I mean, I guess hard-ish? I don't know. Like I said, my instinct is to not press hard, but it's like that's specifically what I am trying to accomplish today. So we're just going to do the background first, and then we'll add a little bit of variation. Right? Yes, absolutely. Sounds good, Sue. And good morning to anyone that I missed, or good afternoon. I suppose over in the UK, it's going to be good afternoon. It's probably like, what, 4 p.m. there? Go. Yeah, but mostly this week we've just been catching up on stuff. We had Father's Day this last Sunday, so we got Steve a couple of gifts and we hung out, and the kids had got him a board game, so we played that. I actually got him for his Audible. I got him a copy of the Andy Serkis version of The Hobbit on Audible, which is just so good. So he's going through that one. And then after that, we'll dive into The Lord of the Rings. Marcy, now that you're here, a camping trip? Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, sounds good, Kathleen. I got my coffee too. Hi, Kelly. Sounds good. Oh, going wedding dress shopping with your daughter. Aw. Oh, my oldest is eloping, but I love that. Hi, Dervin. Let's see. I've not finished one yet. I have an inky butterfly. It'd be a fun one to complete, right? Because it's like a story. Oh, I just realized I have autofocus on here. So I'm like, why is that suddenly so blurry? There we go. That's better. All good. Marcy, have you watched the most recent Doctor Who episode. I have to say, of the season so far, it is my favorite. So pushing hard, it's the Black Edition is the way to go. Well, with the Black Edition, not necessarily. I'm pushing hard in this sense because of the look that I want. I would not have pushed hard if I was trying to get this kind of background or even the others. So I'm trying something a little bit different for this one. And I'm not, God, I wish I could give you like the pressure, like if there was a pressure rating I could give you. So I am pushing hard, but I'm not pushing so hard that like it's going to make any kind of indentation on the page. Right, Marcy, exactly. Their neighbor, what is Ruby's neighbor's name? There's theory that she's actually another iteration of the Doctor, but I don't know. But either way, I have a lot of questions around her, but it was good. I'm not gonna lie. I actually only just watched it yesterday. You know, it came out on Friday. And I didn't like watch it straight away because I was just kind of like, But I kept seeing little tidbits of it on Instagram because I follow Doctor Who, the BBC Doctor Who account. And I was just like, oh, okay. Yes, of course, Brett. I was like, this scene's kind of good. Maybe I should watch it. And it was really good. So I'm definitely going to catch up on the episode for this Friday. I don't know how many episodes are in this season though. Is this like, cause this seems to be like the big villain of the series. Is next week, or I guess is Friday's, not next week, Friday. Is Friday's episode like the end of it? Cause if that's the case, that's just disappointing. I'm hoping that we have enough to find out like who Ruby's mother is, cause that was intriguing, but yes, it was. I think that will go down as probably so far one of the best episodes of his season at this point. So I was pleasantly surprised. Right, Christine? I know. I was so afraid. I was just like, I was talking to a friend about it yesterday, or not yesterday, it was the other day. And so I was like kind of laying out, they hadn't really seen much of Doctor Who yet. And so I was just like, okay, so these are the good ones. This is what you need to know. And then, you know, obviously I went into how I'm feeling about the current season, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Brooke says, stuck him on a heating pad today. Oh, don't you just love those, Brooke? And by love them, they just mean, ugh. Hi, Marilyn. Marilyn, I saw you in Dee Dee's stream this morning. Yes, Bridgerton. Okay, so did you binge watch like this current season or from like Daphne's season to the next ones? I know I had mentioned in streams before that I had not really finished the Bridgerton series, but after watching the finished season, there were some characters we were introduced to that's supposed to be from Francesca's storyline. And so I was like, well, now I need to read Francesca's book. And Audible had that big sale. And actually, after Francesca's book, Gregory's book and Hyacinth's book were actually, if you have Audible, they were part of the Audible library. So they were free to listen to. But I'm not going to lie. Like, I think it was just, maybe I just didn't like Eloise's book. But yeah, I'm really intrigued because clearly they're going to go a different direction with Francesca's storyline, given that they've made some character changes. But I am really curious. But I also heard that it's only going to be like another 2 years before they release the next season of Bridgerton. I don't know if they're just trying to up the hype because they're concerned people won't be interested now that, you know, Penelope and Colin's story is done. Because let's be honest, that was definitely like the highlight season everybody was waiting for. I'll say, good morning, Della. Say, I haven't finished a coloring book, but the one that I'm closest to finishing is Mandalas for Relaxation Meditation. Oh, I love that. Colored half the book. That's awesome. Oh, wait. The whole thing. Hold on. What did Callie say? Oh, the whole thing. The whole for Bridgerton. Oh, I was so glad. That must have been a fun binge watch. I feel like I'll manage small victories first, but I have intention to finish all of them. World of Wonder is 70%. Oh, no. You spilled water on it. Oh my gosh. One of the queens from RuPaul's Drag. Yes! Wait, is the new Doctor Who? Like the one that's gonna come after Nishuti? Or do you mean one of the villains? Because, oh, what was that? It was the music villain. Is that the one that you're talking about? I'll have to look. I haven't researched that. Sorry, I was stopping to think for a second, trying to, because I've seen some of the RuPaul's Drag Race, but not all of it. But I am really curious to see where they take this next episode. Oh, I'll have to look it up. Because I know there was a lot of chatter about the music villain, which, I mean, that episode was okay. It was okay. It was definitely better than some of the episodes that have been there so far. So we'll see. I feel like the villains are getting creative. I think like probably one of my favorite Doctor Who villains is going to be the Weeping Angels. Those episodes were always so good. So good. So I'm holding out hope that this new one, plus it was really nice that they pulled this. This isn't a brand new villain to the Doctor Who series, this one that they just introduced in the most recent episodes. They actually pulled it back from, is it John Pertwee? Is that his name? It's from one of the previous iterations of the Doctor, and we're talking a little bit about the Doctor's granddaughter, Susan. There's a lot of pulling from old stuff, which makes sense with who the writer is. What is it? I'm bad on names this morning. But basically, the writer they have on the show now is the writer that they had on the show for David Tennant era, which is why I kind of expected it to be pretty good. But if they're bringing it in like this, finished Lost Ocean, but it was my first attempt at coloring years ago, so I'd like to go back and do it again. Oh my gosh, Samantha, that is amazing. Of all of Johanna's books, I have found Lost Ocean to be the most difficult just because a lot of the stuff is so tiny. I have done some pages on it I really liked, but that is amazing. Like, yeah, the staying power from that. Yeah, that's a detail book. So that's impressive. Oh, I went over the flower just a little bit. It's been a while since we've done, a Lost Ocean one though. I was thinking this morning, part of me wants to just sit down and like have the live streams only be this book and we do it until we're finished. But I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel like myself and everyone would get a little bit burnt out if we were forcing ourselves to finish this. And it's obviously doesn't make sense for me to film absolutely everything that I do in this book. So I think I may just need to be that, you know, here's the finished picture. Not everything is a tutorial kind of thing. I think I need to turn the brightness down. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so now we have filled it in with a solid background. It is the final episode. God, do you remember like when seasons used to be like 15 episodes? Like, it seems like all of the series now, it's like you get 6 to 8 episodes and you're done. Oh, and also those 6 to 8 episodes are going to be split in half and you have to wait 3 months between each part. And it's like, really? What? Don't they understand the meaning of binge watch? We want 15 episodes to watch for like 3 days and then we're done. So I want to do a little bit of a cooler blue. Right, yes, longer seasons. I don't know what the trend is with making the seasons so short. Let's do 736. It is so frustrating. Good morning, Maylin. All right, so 736. It's just, I want more. That's all I want. All right, I'm going to give this one a quick sharp. Where did I? Oh my gosh, it's right here. I'm staring right at it. Everything is content. You can know what's. Yes, I'll have to do some. Actually, that's a kind of a running joke with me and Steve. There was a sound bit that was going around for a while on Instagram, and it's everything is content. There was this thing. So whenever I like talk about doing some kind of, you know, minimal video that doesn't have a ton in it, that's when we go, everything is content. It just takes me so much longer when I'm filming the little bits for it. Okay, yeah, I like this. Like I said, we're going pretty heavy-handed to begin with, which is just not the way that I usually do it, but I don't feel like I can't add more layers on top of this. It's kind of nice. And maybe it's because I haven't like fully burnished the paper, but we're definitely going with a bit more vibrant look, adding this much pigment to begin with. Oh, that's awesome, Natalie. I'm so glad. Oh, nice, Mrs. Butterfly. Yeah, I find that I'm reaching, I almost like went for Rooms of Wonder with the reel that I posted the other day, but I really like small victories. I don't think I'm much of a double page spread gal as much as I used to be. Like, I'll do it every now and then, but I definitely prefer the smaller, less intense ones. I do need to do just, oh, I went out of line a little bit. I do need to just sit down one of these days and just go through all my work in progresses just to get them done. Oh, the everything is content thing? Yeah. Yes, Britt, you know, that's exactly why I got started with coloring in the first place, because both my kiddos were napping at the time, like they still had their regular naps, and I've always loved doing artistic things, but in my head that had to be, you know, like either drawing or painting or whatever, and I'm better at it now because I literally practice every week. But when the kids were little, I didn't have the brain power to come up with an original painting, nor did I have the patience to draw. And so when adult coloring books came out, it was perfect because I could just pull out my set of pencils while the kids were napping and just put them away when it was done. Like, it was the easiest thing because it was just easy cleanup. I didn't have to worry about like figuring out a ton of inspiration or whatever else. And yeah, like, coloring saved my artistic side, hands down. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of variation from the dark to the light, which is what I was going for. Right? Exactly. Just leave your favorite pencils out, leave your book at easy reach, just pull it out, color a little bit while you're having your coffee, and call it good. I always use my coffee as an excuse time to chill. Like, I really just like, because I only have the 1 cup a day and it's not even like fully caffeinated, I like to just savor my coffee. So a lot of times, if I've got the extra time in the morning, I like to just like sit down and relax while I have my coffee. And I tend to, like I said, because I savor it, I tend to like take at least an hour to drink it. Also because I always drink in these travel cups. And to clarify, this is not a disposable cup. It is a plastic one, but it's also got a sippy cup, which I absolutely need. But it's always just nice to just kind of sit down, relax, savor my coffee. And then, you know, then I'll start adulting after my coffee's over. Yes, exactly, Britt. Exactly. You don't have to think too hard. You just fill in the spaces and call it a day. Even with just small ones like this. I'm really curious to see what her format for her next book is going to be. Like, as far as like how many small victory pages are in it, you know, how many double page spreads. I'll be really excited when we start seeing a few more little sneak peeks of it. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah. Do you think your new book will be like small victory? So that's the thing. So I'm pretty sure that it's going to be normal size, and we've seen a sneak peek of some of her pages. So my best guess is that it might end up being a little bit more like World of Flowers style, not with all the flowers necessarily, but with the, you know, single page, maybe some double page. And I would expect that there are some smaller pages like Rooms of Wonder in it, because I think she's probably seen how much people appreciate the less intimidating, you know, the small victories. I mean, it's a perfect name for it. It's exactly what it is. So I would be surprised if there weren't a few of those pages in her book. But I don't know. I mean, We've all only seen what she's posted in her stories and such. And if you guys want like early sneak peeks, just make sure that you're following her on Instagram, because she won't necessarily always post a picture on her main feed, but in her stories, she'll post little sneak peeks of it. Okay, let's get one more darker blue. Let's do 737. Exactly. Okay, so 737, and I want to just add a little bit more darkness here. Just a smidge. But yeah, so I pressed pretty hard with that light blue to begin with, and I'm kind of doing the same here. Not quite as hard with the darker pencils, but because I pressed harder with the light blue, I kind of already filled in the tooth of that paper. So mostly I'm just trying to avoid going over the flowers here. Yeah, I like this. Nice kind of vibrant blue. There's nothing that says that they all have to be kind of cohesively the same theme. Goodness knows that page that I finished yesterday absolutely wasn't. I mean, the amount of differences in in all of these, they're all very, very different. Yeah, absolutely. That's usually where, like I said, if it's not on her main feed, it's in her stories. I mean, I know she posts on Facebook too, but I'm pretty sure that's just her main posts. But yeah, and I was feeling the Faber-Castells for those. I just pulled them out and I'm like, these look good. These seem to work. Gosh, I feel the humidity in the air with the storm coming. Let's see. 91. Yeah, I literally... Oh no, 91 and 100% humidity. You know, I hear there's like a heat dome going over, because if you guys follow Tucker Budson, he's that really adorable golden retriever. And anyway, but the point is, they live in Michigan, I think, and it's been really hot in Michigan. So now you have inspired me to color my mandala. Like, I've opened a small set of 24 set of Prismacolor pencils. I've never used it before, so I don't get overwhelmed with the large case. Della, I love that so much. Let's see. Yeah, because it's super humid out today. It's supposed to storm, but we're down to, looks like it might storm later this afternoon, but it's only 78 right now. Actually, it says 76 in mist, but it just feels hot. I'm going to go turn on. Oh, you're in Michigan. It's so hot. Yeah, right? Like, I was surprised. I think they said it was like 101. And then, one second. Just turning the fan up higher. But yeah, I heard they said it was like 101, and when I saw that, I told Steve, I was just like, it's just in the low 90s here. Yeah, 101 in Michigan is nuts. But yes, I hear that it's because you guys have a heat dome over you right now. Completed any books? Would love to complete my Court of Thorns. Ooh, yeah, I have that one. But yeah, if it makes you guys feel any better, I have not finished one either. But I hope to. This one here is what I would love to finish when I get there eventually. Yeah, we've got the slightly cooler, but we're supposed to have a bit of a downpour today. Yeah, it seems like, Elise. I was really surprised, especially when I was like, it's not that hot here. And then to hear that other places were getting hotter than us. Okay, so for the leaves, what do we want to do? Let's grab 710, 744, and 742. So 744, 710, and 742. Here we go. All right, so... Oh no, the shoe throw. Right? I need to open that up and take a look at it. All right, so we're going to start with 710, and let's do slightly different colored leaves, because these might be the same flower, just smaller, but I'm going to choose different colored leaves for these slightly different ones. So this one, and this one, maybe that one. We'll see. Let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Let's just do 710. Actually, this one is clearly different. So let's do these ones first. 710. I'm just going to put a solid color of this down. Yeah, but I've got the fan going over there just to keep the air circulating because it is humid. Okay. But it's nice. Like I said, it's Juneteenth today, so Steve's home. Probably just going to catch up on some chores today. Need to do some laundry, need to clean the bathroom, need to do all the things. What is your least favorite household chore? I think honestly cleaning the bathroom is probably mine. Let's do this one. Let's go ahead and do this one in the matching one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just do those 3 there. Love to complete Enchanted Forest. I colored all the animals, which are my favorite, and I need to go back and finish the rest of the book, right? I think that's why I really liked Magical Jungle when it came out, because it had a lot more animals. A storm with hail? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be hail or not, but it is supposed to storm quite a bit. Full set syndrome, but I haven't been coloring as much lately, so it would probably keep me from coloring if Brooke got the set, right? Be 76 and sunny in Washington State. Oh, that's nice. Do the dishes by hand. Oh, yeah, I don't enjoy the dishes, right? Clean the bathroom, dishes, yeah. Yep, cleaning the bathroom, just all things that entail cleaning the bathroom. I do not like it. All right, 7:42. Curse you, adulting, making me do chores. Actually, it's nice. Since the kids have gotten older, they've been able to help a bit more, and it's really nice because they can work together to get the dishwasher unloaded. And I don't know about you guys, but having part of the step done already makes it a lot easier for me to keep up with dishes during the day. So it's like they unload it and I load it, and it's just makes it so much easier. The only thing they don't unload is they're not allowed to touch anything sharp. So all knives and, like, you know, the cheese slicer and whatever else, they all stay in the dishwasher, but everything else they can. So it's been nice this summer giving them that extra chore just because it's one more thing I can check off my list. Same, Della. Same. Dishes and laundry. All of it. Cleaning chores if I want to color. Right? Exactly. Aww. Aw, kittens are cute. The kids keep asking for a dog. When we went to the river that last weekend, they were like, this is why we need a dog. And it's just like, well, kiddo, like, we got to wait until we're not renting anymore. Then we can talk about getting a dog. Oh, gosh. Now, and honestly, right now, Isis has been, I gotta stop saying her name. Like, YouTube is going, got me thinking because there's a channel called Yes Theory, and they did a video where they went and visited Baghdad. But because they were talking about the history, their video got demonetized, which is huge for them because they get like millions upon millions of viewers. Anyway, and so it got me thinking. I was like, I should probably stop saying her name. So we'll call her Kitty. Anyway, when I took her to the vet last, they found that she had kind of a bum tooth, one that's been bothering her. And, but unfortunately, because she's so old, all right? Because she is so old, they would need to put her under anesthesia to pull her tooth. But because she's so old, it's too dangerous for her to go under anesthesia. They're concerned about, you know, whether or not she'd wake up from the anesthesia. So in the meantime, we're trying to transition her to wet food versus dry food. So that's been kind of because they have automatic feeders. So it's been a bit of an adjustment for us to get back to, because she eats during the day. She eats about every 3 hours. So I've been having to train myself to adjust my schedule just a bit. Thanks, Britt. Let's see. Ooh, card making. Nice. Vicky, did I say hi to you? I don't know that I did. But yeah, so she's been loving it because of course the cats love wet food, absolutely. But part of the struggle is I have to sit there with her while she eats, because otherwise the other two cats will come in. Like, we can, you know, put her in a room with a closed door or whatever. But if she's downstairs, because I'm making food, because otherwise the cats will like scratch at the door or the carpet trying to get in, and it's just like, So, yeah, it's been a bit of an adjustment, but I know it'll be better for her in the long run. Thanks, Vicky. Your cat refuses wet food. Really? No, man, she's already on a special diet from the vet, so she already eats separately from the other cats anyway. So that part isn't a huge adjustment, but it's just like the timing of everything, because she also needs to be able to eat at a regular interval, otherwise it upsets her stomach. So it's all just very strict, and here I am thinking like, I don't think, even if we could have a dog, I'm like, I don't think I'd be able to manage switching a dog into this chaos. Like, we gotta get this first. Really? Oh my gosh. You know, for the most part, Paul and Annie are, but you know, with Kitty, she's in her 90s, so she, yeah, she's got a few years on her, and I guess if at this age she can't be particular or need special things, then like, when can she? Oh, very much. Yeah, very much. I know. Steve, how old is she in her cat years? Was she like 18?
She's
19,
19.
yeah. She's up there. She's up there. Oh, seriously? Oh, that's adorable, Natalie. I'll have to go find that. But yeah, if you guys are familiar with the cat internet sensation Maru, which he's kind of special because he's a calico tortoise kind of cat, but he's a boy, and calicos are not usually boys. 19 years? Okay, so you know what cat and dog food makes. Yeah, Megan, that's Steve. He cannot stand the smell of it. So I have to make sure that wherever she's eating at is kind of like away from him. Which is hilarious, because little Emily was telling me yesterday too that she didn't like the smell of the cat food, but she likes the smell of like permanent markers and nail polish, things that most people would find stinky. She likes the smell of, and then enter the cat food and she's like, yeah, no, I got none of this. 22. Oh my goodness. That is a well looked after cat. Absolutely. So yeah, it's just hilarious. So I'm in charge of the wet food, and I'll sit there with her while she eats. But the nice thing is Annie and Paul are kind of trained enough in the way. Like if I turn my back, they will get in there and just like hork it all down. But if I'm watching, for the most part, I can say like their name with kind of a firm tone, like not a yell or anything, but I'm like, Paul, Annie, like they know, and they'll stop and they'll just like sit down like a loaf or sit there next to her and just wait for her to finish, because I do let them have, you know, what's left on there, but still during, it's just like she's got to eat what she needs to eat. Honestly, probably for the remainder of her years, because she's too old to have the tooth removed, because they're really concerned about her going under the anesthesia for it. And if the dry food, there's additives that we can put in her water, like dental additives, but it's not going to fix the tooth at this point. And you know, they're so good at masking things. It was one of the teeth that's really, I mean, we take her to the vet very frequently. She gets, you know, full blood work and everything. So between the last time and now, she's had this tooth go kind of bum, but it's all the way in the back. So it's not one that we could have seen. And of course, cats are really good at masking their issues. So, you know, the vet gave us some pain medicine if she needs it, but otherwise, yeah, it's just a matter of managing it, because the only other option is to have it pulled, and she's just too old for the anesthesia. Was an outdoor cat most of her life. See, it's kind of like that. It almost makes them healthier being like exposed to all that. But she was originally an outside cat. When she was about 6 months, she showed up on our doorstep, and she just kind of stayed ever since. But we get her blood work done at least once a year. There was an occasion where we had to get it twice in 1 year. But our last vet said she was oddly healthy for a cat her age. So yeah, wet food is much easier on her, you know, teeth and gums and all of that. So it's just more so managing it. But yeah, she's our old lady. lately she's been taking to, and nobody come at me with the, you know, cats shouldn't sleep in human beds kind of things, because no, ours totally sleep in our beds with us. And so she will occasionally get hyper obsessed. I'm using 744, hyper obsessed with one of the kids. And currently her kid obsession is little Steve. And so she sleeps on his bed at night, and it's just the cutest little thing. That would be nice, honestly, if it did. Like, that would be fabulous. That would save us a lot of issues. Absolutely. My kitty for 16 years, then she went outside and disappeared. Oh no! Right, Britt? I know. Well, yeah, like I said, she eats every 3 hours. So 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and then 9 p.m. She gets small things. So basically 1 can of cat food with just a little bit of dry food, like not very much, but sprinkled along with it, will do her. So I usually do, like, because she eats so frequently, like I do a rounded, like large spoon size for her. And she doesn't eat it all, like she'll leave some of it there. But the vet said the biggest issue is if it gets to the point where she doesn't want to eat anymore. And that was one of the reasons that we switched away from the dry food, because she was not eating her full meals. She was kind of turning her nose up, and I was like, okay, so now we're doing the wet food. So she eats a prescription wet food. So we're going to get that, subscription and put in, but right. Exactly, Vicky. You just have to wash your comforter frequently because you get cat hair all over it. I know, it's hard, but best thing we can do for get her the wet food and keep her, going to the vet so they can keep an eye on everything. And aside from that, like, I wouldn't have even known that it was an issue. Cats are just so good at masking that stuff. But yeah, because we talked about it, like I was like, should we pull it? Should we do whatever? But because she's so old, they're concerned that the anesthesia would do more harm than good to her. All right, let's go ahead and do 749, because I want to add a little bit of contrasting shadow on here. I suppose that's just part of our pets getting old, because that's really the only thing she's got going on right now. But I would never forgive myself if we're like, oh, she's so miserable, we need to get it pulled, and then she didn't make it from the surgery. Like, well, was it better not doing it? Like, especially if it only bothers her when she eats, and now we've switched to the wet food. I don't know. Kid wants a kitty, but I deal with enough I read that as Poppy at first. And I was like, wait, what? I'm not going to lie, Britt. I'm very, very lucky. Steve does a lot of, well, yeah, he does mostly 99% of the litter scooping. Just because it started when I got pregnant with the kids, because, you're not supposed to scoop litter when you're pregnant. And it just kind of went from there. But I do have a dream someday to get one of those automatic litter, like a litter robot. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. A litter robot or some sort of equivalent. I've heard different reviews from it, but something that just basically all you had to do was empty the bag, automatically clean it up, call it good. Oh, thanks, Miss Butterfly. But yeah, Paul and Annie, on the other hand, they're just fine. Annie doesn't like it when I stay up late. She'll sit in the office with me, and if it's getting too late, she'll like walk circles around my feet and try to get herself tangled in the cords. Homemade spaghetti? Ooh, nice. Oh, she's 100% Italian. Well, yeah, you got to do it handmade. Absolutely. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I can only imagine how much easier it would make things. We've already got the automatic pet feeder food things, but you can't really do that with wet food. But at least the other two are taken care of. Right? Yeah, no, those little robots are so expensive. They're like $400 or $500, aren't they? Probably some that are even $600, but they are so fancy. Like, they will even read the health of your cat or yeah, I guess you're not your dog, because your dog's not going to litter box, but they'll be able to tell you if like there's something off in their system. Like, it's crazy how advanced these things are. I don't know, maybe someday they'll become slightly more affordable, but yeah, that's the goal someday, man. That would be cool. Okay, I don't know that I'm done with these leaves yet, but we may add more to it when we go back. Okay, let's do a little bit of these flowers for the leaves that we've done. So let's actually start with the pink. We're just going to fill in the petals completely. But yeah, we've just mostly been... Oh wait, did I even plan to have pink on these ones? What did I plan? Nah, we'll finish it up. It's fine. Maybe we'll do less pink on this one so they don't all look exactly the same. Not like I'm using that much pink anyway. Okay. Go. All right, let's use the purple. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I got the pink and I think I meant that for a secondary flower. So we're going to go in heavier with the purples. So let's do kind of what we did with the blue background. And I may still end up using a little bit of blender on the blue background, but I'm not sure. But we're going to go in with this purple. And then we will have another page done in here. I feel like I wish there was a way I could mark the pages. Maybe I should just like keep track in a spreadsheet or something. Be like, all right, these are the pages we finished. This is how many works in progress we have. Oh, you had one of the Litter Robot or a different brand? This on. Was it really, Shannon? Oh, do tell me more, because like if there's a dark side of Litter Robot that we don't know. Like, because I assume that it just scoops it into like a container or a bag or something, right? Like you can just pull out the tray and empty it? Or did it like fling litter out of it? Really, Della? Okay, well now I need to know. Oh, there you go, Lise. Waiting with bated breath here. Oh. Oh no. I guess, yeah, because it scoops it right afterwards. So if it doesn't have time to solidify. Yeah, that's nothing new here. Nothing new here. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Can you take it apart? Like, can you take the pieces apart to clean it if need be? Oh, that was one of the other announcements that I had. That rose gouache painting I did is up in the Etsy shop now. Now it's obviously not at the price point my illustrated coloring pages would be, but that's different because my illustrated coloring pages are drawn, you know, on digital and they're just black and white line drawings. But if you were in the market for finished artwork, it is up there. Okay, Britt, I realize that you're talking about the Tommy stream now, but for a moment, I thought you were talking about the Litter Robot. And so put that into reference, and you said, it's super hard, but the end result will be so worth it. Plus, you can get in the groove and just go. Now, I know you're talking about the streams, but in my head, because I was thinking about the Litter Robot, I registered, so I'm like, Britt, are you using the litter robot? I mean, just turn on a podcast and relax. Oh, really, Della? Oh my gosh. Oh, it It just, like, I know you were talking about that, but in my head for a brief moment. My first question is like, as a human, how are we fitting into the litter robot? I mean, I'm not gonna judge, you know, whatever floats your boat. Oh, goodness. Oh, that tickled my funny bone. Oh my goodness. It's all good. It's all good. Oh my word. Whew. All right, I'm good. Oh, don't you just love the way your brain just kind of like connects things sometimes? Whew. Okay, I'm good, right? I know it. I know it. It was just the timing of it, honestly. That's all it was. I think, is that too bright? It always like shows differently on one screen than the other. Now we'll go back down. Very, very low. Right. Oh, goodness. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I see that. Oh. That made me laugh pretty hard. I love that. Whew. All right. I'm gonna need more coffee for this stream, man. That's hilarious. Whew. Anyway, it did feel really good getting those pages done last night, though. And they really didn't take all that long. I mean, let's be honest, that last one, that last bottom corner one was so close anyway. And I hated whenever I opened the book, I saw that kind of like unfinished it. So if you guys missed it or missed the post that I made, I did finish 2 other pages. So these are all done in the book now. Now we just got to finish the rest of them. It'd be so pretty when it's done. I think Magical Jungle was the one when I got it, like I initially did the most pages. And those are, you know, bigger pages. I think in the first month that I had it, I did like 10, I finished 10 pages. Yeah, several conversations. And then it all mushed together as one. There we go. It's coming along. But yeah, so definitely some chores to do today. There's always a long list to go. I only need one more illustration done for the sticker club and then the sticker sheet. And then those will be all done. If you guys missed it, we're doing kind of a, oh, not that one. We're doing kind of a lemon, citrus theme, so which is why we actually did this one in citrus colors. But lemon, lime, grapefruit, oranges. All right, let's see, 719. So I'm really excited for this one, actually. I'm really enjoying working on it. Not that I don't enjoy working on the others, but every now and then I get really excited about a theme, and it's just a joy to illustrate. Very summery, exactly. Oh, an enchanted verse. See, my issue is earlier in the day, I used to cut the pages out when I finished them and then laminate them, and then I would hang them up on my wall. So I don't actually have an intact Enchanted Forest book done. I mean, I do have intact Enchanted Forests, but maybe I should just pull together the pictures that I have of them sometime and like put them together in like a single clip. But I know I don't have the entirety of Enchanted Forest done. And some of the Enchanted Forest pages I did were artist editions too, which they don't really have the artist editions anymore, which is a shame. But I know that there was like an issue with finding the right production partners for it and everything. Go, almost done with this one. We need to figure out the middle too. What do I want to do for the middle? Let's do, let's do 7. What do I want? Let's do 726 and 723. 701. I think I have 726 out. I'm Zoom buddy coloring this book with 2 women, one in the States, one in Dallas. Oh, I love that. So do you guys just like have a set time that you hang out and color together? That sounds so fun. Hi, Rainbow. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to do 726. Oh, up here. Sorry, almost did that one. No, of course, that one's going to have the same colors too, but it's not like we're going for hyper realistic at all with these. We're just going for, you know, pretty. Let's see, and 723. Pretty and vibrant. We'll definitely use the blender at the end of it. Let's get one more color. Let's do 711. Do I have that out already? I think I do. 711, so it's going to be the brown. Is this it here? 745. 711. Here we go. Oh no, I missed that. Thank you, Rainbow. Your AC went out. Oh, that's so terrible. We had a friend whose AC just went out. He was out of town, but thankfully they were able to get it fixed because he's got a cat as well. But yeah, AC going out in summer is no bueno. Been there. It is so stressful. Thanks to Pekka. Sue, leave me. Bye, Sue. Thanks for being here. Okay, so now let's do this bottom one here. Hi, Lucy. Oh, awesome. Did you have a good vacation? Okay, let's see. These are all petals, so we're going to do this all pink like we did the other one. I said I wasn't going to, but I want to keep it consistent. So we're going to do pink here. As you can see, by the time we were done with it anyway, it's not like the pink really stood out. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's do the 706. Hi, Mona. Italy, Greece, and Turkey. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Steve has been to every single one of those countries. Yes, I have. I only have a window air conditioner. Amazon is delivering one tomorrow. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, do you own or are you like renting? Can they not come and fix it for you? Gosh, summertime is brutal. I will say that's one thing that I like about Texas is that central air is just standard everywhere here. When we lived in the Pacific Northwest, it was absolutely not standard. And so most of the time you had to rely on window units. And I just feel like it did not get the job done. Not to mention, I feel like your electricity bill was almost higher because it's like it was working overtime to cool everything. I mean, granted, we have central air and I usually have fan going most of the time anyway, but part of it is the humidity. Because it's like, yeah, we got AC and we're indoors, but I swear that humidity just leaks in through everything. Meet up once a month to share color pages. We give a different challenge to go with each. To do this month is 2 different mediums. Last month was 2 colors. Aw, butterflies, I love that. Just started the page with the little foxies and the Derwent drawing pencils. Oh, I'm so glad. Studio apartment for $1,400. You must obviously you don't have to say, but you must live in a big city. But since it's an apartment, can they fix, and at least it's a studio and you don't have to cool off a whole house, but since you rent, can they just come in and send maintenance or something to come fix it for you? Oh gosh, Megan, yeah, I feel you on that one. Insurance to work with them? For what? For the AC? The neighbors are currently building a deck outside their house, so if you hear any power tools, that's why. I haven't. Mostly because I've seen the Witcher video games and the series, and I feel like it might be a bit much. a bit much. I was kind of like, I mean, I like Henry Cavill and everything, but it's not something I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait for the next episode kind of thing. Speaking of standard in Tornado Alley, basements should be standard. Yeah, oh my gosh, Kelly, I was just saying that the other day. Yes, it's not like we're immune to tornadoes, but do they build basements here? Absolutely not.
They can't because of the soil composition.
What? Really?
Yes, that's why they don't have them.
Well, what do you mean? What is the soil like it's too soft or?
It's a hard clay that contracts when it gets wet or cold or hot, so anything that you build below the soil will contract with the weather, and it'll weaken the foundation, and it'll create cracks in the building. You can't do it.
Really? Did you guys? I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. Yeah, Vicky just said nasty clay soil in Texas.
Yeah, you can't do it in Texas.
Oh, that's so funny. I had no idea. See, I just need to complain to Steve more often, and he'll give me the reason why. Oh, you did? Okay, good.
Archaeology!
Oh, at least I shouldn't hear. Yeah, but basically, I guess it's the soil and the clay composition to where it, well, come over here and explain it, Steve. Come explain it to the mic. I can't say all that again. Here you go.
The soil in this part of Texas is a really thick clay, which contracts and expands based on how wet it is and what the temperature is. So anything that you build underground will be subject to this soil fluctuation, which will weaken any structure. So you just can't do it.
Well, that's so. Does like, because I know, like, obviously, like, I don't know. Does Oklahoma have storm shelters, or like, is it pretty much the southern states that?
As you get towards like Kansas, Nebraska, the soil composition changes. That's why they can have basements and things.
Well, gosh.
Literally cannot. It will not work.
Huh. Who knew? Well, in that case, they should just. Well, yes, you knew. We just make cement houses. That'd be good. We'll just bake in here. One of the places that only the rich can live. The median living here is $85,000. Oh my gosh. Series is not the books. There's a lot of messed up in this show, so I always advise you read the books. Ah, okay. Kelly says, yes, Steve, geology. I just realized I'm probably gulping. I don't know. Can you guys hear me drinking when I do that?
I can.
I know you can, Steve. Or do you mean when you're listening to the stream?
No, right here. Right.
Well, you're sitting right there. Lots of emergency storm shelter. Okay. Well, dang. That makes it rough. Why did we move here? Oh, I kid, I tease. But also, yes, you hear me drink, but oh no, okay. Britt says, thanks, Steve. Yes, but it's okay. All right, good. At least as long as I'm not doing it super loud. I gotta find a balance for it. If it helps, the coffee's all gone now, which I'm mildly sad. Oh wait, Kelly. What did I miss? Oh, there's Kelly's. There you go. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for being here. Gulp. Shannon. The funny thing is before you said that, the reason I asked is because I remembered that. I'm like, I've got tiny Shannon voice in my head. Be like, oh, right, the gulping. I try. Well, I had no idea because there were parts of me when like we have the tornadoes that are like rolling through. It was just like, it'd be really nice if we could hide right now. Does Steve like to color? I wouldn't say that he likes, what? No, he laughed. I wouldn't say, you drink, I drink. That works. I wouldn't say that he likes to color, but we've definitely had him on the channel to color with us. He humors me. Let's put it that way. He humors me.
No, I do not like to color.
He says no, he does not like to color. It's like you would never catch him watching Harry Potter on his own, but he's watched me watch it enough or been in the same room that he kind of knows what goes on a little bit, but no, he doesn't ever just sit there and think, boy, I'd sure like to color a page. We force Steve to color and he loves it. He is. He's a very good sport. Very, very good sport. We got pretty lucky with him. He's supportive of my coloring. Does that count? Do I have the 100 set? No, I have the 50 set? No, what is this? Yes, I have the 50 set. How many is? Yeah. Yeah. Are there more purples in the 100 set? I would assume there's at least a few. I'm just looking for like a light purple, like a lavender. Maybe not even a lilac, because we've got enough kind of reddish purples. What hobby does he have? Well, he works a lot, and he's been working on his PhD for years, but when he isn't writing or working or spending time with the kids or doing stuff around the house, he has video games that he enjoys to kind of wind down and relax to. Sometimes he likes watching YouTube, and he's got a few shows that he enjoys, but yeah, probably video games. Playing with rocks. History. But he's not like a crafty kind of guy where he likes to build model ships or anything. In fact, I got him a model ship for a gift one year, but here's the thing. He doesn't enjoy putting those together. So the gift was, I got the kit and then I put it together for him. Steve likes words on streams. There you go. Just figured out my bow to use a C today. Had it on 65. Couldn't figure out why it never shuts off. Won't be 65 here until September. Oh, that'll do it. So we did for a little while. He did some Twitch stuff, but yeah, no, mostly he just enjoys playing with it, which is why I've never really got into live streaming any of my video games, because I feel like, because I will say, once I started live streaming with my coloring, I definitely saved a lot of my coloring mojo energy for the stream. I do every now and then, just because, you know, last night I finished those pages. If I'm not needing to film it, I do definitely enjoy it a lot more. But for him, like, he did it for a little while, but I feel like live streaming games all the time would kind of take the fun out of it, if that makes sense. Bye, Elise. Thanks for being here. Samantha says she has her PhD in English and she feels for your dissertation woes. That was a giant sigh he just let out.
I said thank you.
Yes. Well, but there was a sigh, but yes, he also said thank you. Right? Yeah. So I don't color on my own as often, because here's the thing, because my Instagram and my YouTube revolve around coloring. When I am coloring, because I have, you know, I've got kids, I've got other things I want to do, there's the painting practice I want to do. So if I'm sitting down to color, my brain is saying, hey, since you're coloring, you need to turn this into content and you need to film it. Which kind of takes the fun out of it sometimes, which is why last night I was just like, nope, not filming it, just coloring. And I got 2 pages done. Hi, Katrina. Your points don't add up? What should they be at? I see they're at 39.40. But yeah, so sometimes it's just nice to do it off. But yeah, so I have a hard time when I'm coloring not filming it. And so if I don't have the energy to do all the filming or the drive to do it, a lot of times I'll just do something else. But that's another big part of it, is since I have turned this into what I have, my time, I've got to balance my time. I have to be like, okay, I got this, this, and this done, so now I can do this kind of thing. So it's a matter of finding the balance for it. And yeah, so I don't always. What's his PhD in? PhD in archaeology. Archaeology. What kind of games does he like to play? What's this? Is it just City Skylines is what you do?
I like to play that. I like RPG style games or arcade style games. So like Warships or
yeah.
I've been playing Star Wars Hunters lately.
Yeah, Star Wars Hunters. Him and little Steve have been getting into that.
So that's kind of fun.
Oh, you know what else he does? He has a D&D group that he gets together with, and he does that as well, at least once a week. I told y'all, he plays with rocks. Does it show me that I have 3789? No, for me it showed that you have 3940. In person. He was lucky enough to find a group of people here locally that like to play it. So, sometimes things, life gets in the way, whether it's, illness or travel or whatever else. But yeah, he tries to get together with in-person friends at least once a week. He DMs the games. When we lived, where we did previously, he had another group of friends that he played that with as well. Has he been to Egypt? No, he has not. Baldur's Gate 3, you tried that, didn't you?
I have it.
Yeah, he's got that one. He has not been to Egypt. That would be cool, though.
I'd like to go to Egypt someday. But...
Holy Glaw. So sorry, I forgot. He said that he would like to go to Egypt. Holy Glaw, you guys mentioned that last time because I was watching it about that whole terms and conditions thing through Photoshop. Okay, we're going to do pink on these ones, but we're going to do this as the darkest color. I didn't realize that it was a D&D group. What? So Hoeg Law is a channel on YouTube, and they do Law D&D group. Yeah. Okay, let's do this one here. We're going to start with pink, but we'll go a little bit heavier. A Q&A, right? Well, we should do it. It has been a long time. We haven't done a Steve stream since we moved here. A Streve, yep. Hi, Anna. Heat index 110, humidity 84%. Oh my gosh, temp 880. It's just plain old. Yeah, right there with you. Yeah, we got a storm that's rolling through, and yeah, the humidity is monstrous. Turn-based games. It's a second channel. Oh, okay. Well, he's probably got the link on. I'll have to check it out afterwards. I don't know. Steve, do you like watching people play D&D?
Depends on the group.
He says depends on the group.
You gotta have the right personality.
He says the right personality. But yeah, and then also, we haven't done it in a little bit, but we were also playing through the new Stardew update, which we really should get back to. Our poor farm is just so neglected. All right, now 719. I'm going to give this a quick sharpen. But yeah, video games are always a good way to wind down. We usually watch something at the same time, but we both have our PCs in the office, so even when we're playing different games, we're still hanging out. Has he not spread democracy yet? I don't know what that means. A Steve trivia stream? Ooh, that could be good. What would be the topic, though? Or just trivia about Steve? Inquiring minds want to know. Is Steve A, handsome, B, handsome, C, handsome. D, all of the above. I'm going to choose D, all of the above, Alex. Have you ever tried Hogwarts Legacy? I have not, mostly because I don't have, so obviously, I've mentioned it before, I do really enjoy Minecraft, and so if I have extra time to do gaming, most of the time I'm doing that because I have a group of people that I play with on the regular, and because Minecraft just dropped an update, a pretty big update, if I have had any extra time to game, that is what I've been doing. Let's see. Hi, Leanne, welcome. Do you play The Sims? I have played The Sims. And I have it. But it takes up a lot of space on my computer. And again, I don't know. I think I just got kind of bored with it. And so if I'm doing gaming stuff, it's because I want to do Minecraft instead. And I think one of the reasons I enjoy Minecraft so much is that it's a sandbox game in the sense that you're not playing a storyline. You literally can just build. There are things in the game that you can do and everything. Different bosses you can fight or whatever else. But I just enjoy the exploration and the building and the resources. And because I have real people that I play with, I find that incredibly enjoyable. Right, Lucy? It's fun. Sims on your phone. See, I can't. Games that I have learned to play on my computer, I cannot bring to play on my phone because it's like I have to relearn a whole new user interface, and it makes it incredibly difficult. So yeah, if I've learned to play on the phone, I have done Stardew on the phone, but that's because the way the game's built, it's not extra difficult to do it that way. Mm-hmm. Okay, I feel like I want to add a little bit more purple to that, but I think before we do that, we're going to use the blender. But I remember, I mean, like, I've played The Sims since the original Sims. Like, original. I don't know. I know that last time I played it was Sims 4, but I don't know. Have they upgraded to, like, a Sims 5 or anything yet? Or are they just coming out with new packs for Sims 4? So I feel like Sims 4 has been out for a while, but a big part of it was they were updating the graphics. So if there's not much else left to update. Oh, cute. Sims 12. I think, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I think we've talked about it before, Kelly, but I think a big part of it is, one, just finding the time that would match up, but that probably would be hilarious. Because I invested too much money and then my phone got stolen. It was a mess. Oh, yeah, that would do it. See, that is the other thing about Minecraft versus the other games. So I forget what the price is, but like you buy the game once and it isn't like a money sink after that. Like if you play the Bedrock version, you can purchase things, but it's not like it's necessary to play the game. You don't feel like you're missing out on a portion of the game because you didn't like buy the expansion or whatever else. Whenever there's updates for the game, like it's not a monthly anything. Like it's just you buy the game once and you're good to go. I think I don't know if it's still going, but they were running a sale on it at some point. But yeah, it is really, this is one of the reasons why I won't let my kids do Roblox, because oh my gosh, that's a gimme for money if I ever saw one. It's like, buy these Robux, buy these Robux. I'm just like, no. And like, you know, as children, of course you want all the things, but I just don't feel like having that kind of fight with it, you know? Sounds good. Be 2026. I'll be really curious to see. Right? I think The Sims 2 was my favorite, because wasn't it The Sims 2 where they introduced like the magic aspect of it? Like I've always been a fan of like fantasy and all that kind of stuff. But I think I had a lot of fun with that one. I'm just using the blender to kind of smooth out any more of that tooth that's kind of showing through on the paper. There we go. We'll definitely be adding some shadows when we're all done filling this in. Okay, let's do this, and let's do 710 and a little bit of 708. Let's see, which one is that? 741, 740. Okay, so 710. 721. Okay, 710. And do I have 70? Ah, I don't have it out yet. Nice, Samantha. Your insurance into gambling, basically in-app purchases. Potentially, yeah. Well, and for me, like, it's just the kids are young enough that they don't have a big grasp on, you know, there's just a difference between using them to, you know, teaching them to manage money, but then it's also like they would ask for it constantly. As it is on the Bedrock version, you can get mine coins, which they can put towards like skins or whatever kind of packs. And it's not so much the issue with little Emily, but little Steve is still pretty young and he's like, I see it, I want it kind of thing. And so we've had a lot of conversations, and I just don't want the headache of trying to explain why we're not spending more money on. Yes, exactly. All right, 708. It's just like, you know, you have to, I've just been trying to explain to them about like, okay, sure, it's fun to buy fun things, but it's also about, you know, knowing when not to spend the money for things that you don't, you know, the differences between a want and a need kind of deal. Because it's funny, whenever they have their own money and like I take them to the store so they can spend their money, they're very like, well, if I get this, then I can't, like, they're great about it. But the moment it's not their money anymore, it's like a lot of, can we get some of this? Can we get some of that? And it's like, all right, we're going to have a conversation. Yes, he can earn skins in the game. Absolutely. About to have a nap for about, oh no, yeah. Let's see. Do blenders whittle down like pencils when you use them? Yes, yes. So I do sharpen them. So this is my drawer of tiny blenders. Partially because it's hard to put them in pencil extenders because since there's no wood around it, it kind of breaks down. But you also, I have a hard time, I'm wondering if like maybe if I sanded the bottom, it's hard to kind of glue them next to one another. But I just cannot they're so expensive. I cannot bring myself to chuck the nubs. So at some point I'll figure out a way to use the nubs. But yes, they do wear down. But yes, he can earn skins, but it's an age thing. So we've just straightened out. It's not that I feel like Roblox is a bad game. I do feel like I don't know enough about it to understand how like all of the chatting systems work. I just feel like Minecraft is a bit more safe because they're not doing anything public. Plus, they can play it with their grandmother. They can play it together. They can play it, you know, with their real life friends. I just know a lot more about this one, so I understand a lot more, you know, where the safety aspects are. You know, maybe they can do Roblox, Roblox when they're older. But yeah, for now, I'm just like, this just seems like one more thing. I'm from the Pac-Man Asteroids Pong age of the computer games. I just can't get into anything else except Oculus. I like the game with the laser sword that you slice stuff out. There you go. So I've done that, but if I actually did super glue, because they're so smooth, it just popped apart. So I'm sure there's a way that I could do it. How cool would it be if I could figure like, get a pencil mold and like do resin and surround it with resin. And then when you sharpen it, you'll still have this part exposed. But that could be a way. I'd have to figure it out. Or a way to like melt it down. Melt it down and melt them together. All right, so we're gonna do 709 here, and I'm actually gonna press kind of hard and fill these in all the way, and then we're gonna go darker. So it's definitely been a conversation that we've had, but the fact of the matter is they have enough video games, enough toys, enough things to watch that there's no reason for us to add another one. It's kind of like the kids really enjoy watching YouTube. They do. And I do, you know, the kids are very trustworthy when it comes to what they watch. And I do check in on what they're watching, you know, on occasion, I'll take a look at their watch history, like all the things. And for the most part, I prefer that they stick to kids YouTube. However, there are some channels that they can only watch on YouTube that aren't, you know, marked as kids YouTube. And I get a little bit more nervous with that. And so a lot of times we'll take breaks with it just because like regular YouTube, I mean, here we are, we're on regular YouTube. And for the most part, it's unregulated, right? Like the kind of ads that can pop up, like all that kind of stuff. So I'm very particular about what they can watch. But every now and then, like recently, I'm having them take a break from watching regular YouTube because I'm like, look, there are a million things that you can watch, you know, whether it's Netflix, Disney Plus, Kids YouTube, whatever else. And so they don't always need to watch regular YouTube. And again, it's not like I just say, here's a screen, how about it? No, I'm pretty particular, but also, it's nice because I do know that I can trust them, and they will come and ask like, hey, like before they watch something new, they'll say, hey, can we watch such and such? Then we'll talk about, you know, who is it that they're watching? What kind of video is it? You know, have we watched something like it before? Like we have a lot of conversations about it. So it's not just a free range thing. Hi, Erica. Welcome. Miss Pac-Man and Baby Pac-Man. I do enjoy them, Jasmine. Yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm in love with them. There are definitely pencils that I like better, but they are nice. Absolutely. So yeah, very old pencil extender. Works to get my Caran d'Ache blender. It's the Koh-i-Noors. Oh, nice. See, I have the twist ones. I should probably do, let's see. This one could potentially work with them. This is just a General's one. That actually probably could work with it. I might have to try that one next time. While doing asthma is a great stress reliever. See, I don't have the reaction time to do that. I have tried, and we played it once with Steve and one of his buddies, and I ended up just like spinning in circles and going, ah! I cannot do like the whole Fortnite craze and all. I just do not have the reaction time to play those games. I need something that is a little bit slower, like, because I'm a little bit slower and I'm like, I cannot react and do this the way I need to do it. Oh, I didn't even think about the premium. Yeah, right, Britt? No reaction time. I need cozy games. Like, I don't even do like a lot of the big like fights that go on Minecraft because I just don't have the reaction time. All right, let's do 744. Like, I'm aware of my limitations. My limitations is this. I cannot play this. All right, so all these little leaves are going to get the 744. But I do feel like there is a certain part of me that, yes, I enjoy Minecraft, but I also enjoy it because I'm able to connect with the kids on it. Like little Steve will come in and ask me to play Minecraft with him all the time, and I love that he does that. And I know that there is going to come a day when he's older that maybe he won't ask me to play with him anymore. So I'm enjoying the... What's up?
Paul just sitting here looking at me.
I'm enjoying the time that I'm spending with them. Plus, they think I'm a cool mom because I do it. So I was like, I'm going to hold on to that for as long as I can. Oh, no. Because my favorite art YouTubers does a game night. I'm just horrible. Okay, so we have Fall Guys. Little Steve and Big Steve play it. But yeah, I don't have the patience for that either.
For what?
Fall Guys? No, I just don't have the reaction times for it. I know my limitations. Okay, that was 744. Well, yeah, fun for you, Mr. Reaction of a whatever has fast reaction.
Not anymore. Can't compete with these 12-year-old kids and these shooters anymore.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. Fall Guys is fun, but I'm terrible. See, I even went through a period where I was playing Lego Minecraft with Melissa, but I have not picked it up in ages. Like, or not Lego Minecraft, sorry, Lego Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, can I get an exclamation point words? Words are hard. Yeah, I haven't picked that up in ages. Okay, 742. And we actually have it on the Switch now, too. I got it when it was on sale. Oh, I forgot that one vine.
Harry Potter.
See, that's what I'm thinking, Elise. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it's just... Because, I mean, let's be honest. They're not going to remember everything from their childhood. But if what they remember is the impression of my mom played video games with me and we spent time together, surely that's not going to be negative, right? Off topic, in this record heat, I could eat ice cream every day and it packs on pounds. Yes, Kelly, I was this close to seeing if I could convince Steve to get me a Reese's Blizzard yesterday. But I knew I would regret it later, so I didn't. Just a little bit. I do like ice cream, though. We made Steve brownies for Father's Day, but I actually made them not gluten-free because even when they are gluten-free brownies or brownies in general, like they're always so sweet that they upset my stomach. So I was like, all right, if I don't make them gluten-free, then I won't eat them. So I needed to keep myself in check a little bit. Son too, I enjoy being the cool mom, right? Scared of being arrested for your crime. Wait, what crimes? What did I say? Really? Oh no, well, who am I kidding? I pack it on all the time, but as long as I try and, you know, watch my sweets. My go-to lunch is usually like some turkey deli meat. I have these oatmeal bites that we get, oh, I forgot to do this one, that we get from the store that have no sugar in them, but they kind of taste like cookies. I do those. I do an apple with a no salt added peanut butter. It's like a natural peanut butter. So it's really, not thick, but it's like very, very drippy peanut butter. So it's almost like it's a dip for the apples. So I do that with peanut butter, and then I'll either do like some slices of cheese or maybe like a little bit of popcorn with it. So those beaters are right. Oh, that's right. They might, man. They'll come after me. I may or may not. I was trying to get, you know, move the students out of the way, but it was easier to drop them off the balcony. But yeah, I probably should. Let's see, Jasmine, do you also do Animal Crossing with them? For a while, when we first got our Switches, Animal Crossing, I did a lot, but we also got the Switches right during the heart. Oh, and for these middle of flowers, I'm using 726, 723, and 711. We played a lot of Animal Crossing because it was right then. I just don't have the patience for it anymore because the dialogue takes forever to get through. Forever. And Tom Nook is absolutely running a racket. That's all I'm saying. Let's use a little bit of the Prismacolor White. Hi, Suzanne. How are you? How is your workday going? I have 5 adult kids now, and we play video games together all through their teens and early 20s. Oh, I love that, Kathleen. Now that they're older, do they have like fond memories of playing video games with you? Doing well, just busy, that's all. All right, I'm gonna use a little bit of the white Prismacolor because I could use the white Black Edition on it, but I like the way the white Prismacolor kind of smooths it out. Yeah, we could do that on this one too. So far, not much of the rain has happened. It's just kind of sprinkly. It might come through later this afternoon. Oh, I'm so glad. Does it? Yeah, I kind of just instinctively reached for the Prismacolor. Okay, let's see. For these flowers, let's actually go a little bit darker, and let's start with 737 for those. And then we'll get the purple with a little bit of the 719. Yeah, I'll have to try that one. Okay, so 719. And we'll do Mario Kart with them too, since we all have controllers for the Switches. We'll do Mario Kart with them and, you know, board games and all of that good stuff. So it is nice. All right, we're just gonna fill all of these in with the 719. How are we doing on time? 11:32, we'll get this done in time. I think so. Well, I'm anxious to get those stickers done too, so I can get them printed and show you guys what next month's is going to be. I'm telling you, there are just not enough hours in the day. I need to meet Doctor Who just so I can borrow his time machine. Of course, you can't cross over your own timeline on Doctor Who, so maybe I just need a freeze time kind of thing. Okay. Just filling this in, and this is going to be our lightest color. We are almost done with this whole page. So we need to start thinking about what we want to do next. Do we want to keep going with Johanna? Or did we want to do someone new? Because goodness knows I have enough pages to color in here of Johanna's. All right, so 737. I'm going to give this a quick sharpen. I don't know. That's a good question. It's a really good question. I haven't done a Hannah Carlson in a while. Right, Elise? I'm down with that. Send my clone to go do the chores and clean the bathroom. So I don't want to do it. All right, 737. Honestly, if I ever got to the point where I could hire a housekeeper, it would just be to do the kitchen and the bathrooms. And yeah, because I don't want to. Just on a regular basis. Hannah. Vote stay with Johanna. Ooh, I might need to pull up a poll then. Do a poll on the community tab and see what everybody wants to do. Because I have no problem continuing to go with Johanna. But if you guys are sick of it, then I am okay with doing something else too. I thought about doing like a post like once a week where I work on finishing things, But, you know, we've already seen work in progress Wednesday, finish it Friday. I feel like I need to come up with a new alliteration if I'm going to do that. Maybe top it off Tuesday, or thank goodness it's done Thursday, or maybe I'll finish it Monday. Oh, actually, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll finish it Monday. Let's see. Is that all of them? So we got, what about sort of kind of work on it Sunday? Do you have any summer pages? I mean, this could technically be a summer page. Last Mother's Day, we put up the projector and hooked up the Switch, play Mario Kart with... Oh, I love that, Kathleen. Or, I was going to say, sleep it off Saturday, but that sounds not like we've been coloring a bunch, but like we've probably been drinking a bunch. Some kind of coloring page Saturday. Do I have Wild Summer? I don't think so. Yeah, might finish it one day Monday, exactly. Finish it off Friday. Maybe color Monday. Have mercy on me Monday. Now we just need a day of the week that starts with a J. We can call it No Judgment John Day? No, that just sounds like jaundice. What are you using to sharpen these? I am using the Doll 133, my stickerified sharpener. Oh my gosh, can you guys hear that hammering outside? Don't they know I'm trying to live stream? No, they actually don't know it, but still. I can pretend to get cranky with them. Hopefully they'll finish it at some point. They've been doing this enough that the workers they have building the deck, their wheelbarrow they've got like this brown strip of grass just because they've been rolling the wheelbarrows over and over again. Nice, Elise. I am a little bit behind on finishing stuff. I literally started loading everything up this morning. I was like, oh no, I forgot to do the things over the weekend. So I have your stuff. I told Steve to remind me after stream, and my plan is to finish off squares this afternoon. So I didn't forget. Well, I did kind of forget, but I didn't forget now. Sorry, it's been a weird week. Work on a whip. Oh my gosh, I'd be working on it forever. The amount of work in progresses I have. Maybe I just need to focus Friday where I focus on finishing this book. But see, then the question is, do I just make a bunch of little videos for Instagram for it, or do I go live specifically for it? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I wonder if like doing it like on Reels would be like those people that like start the massive like house fixing upping projects, or, you know, following along for like kittens as they're growing up or whatever. And it's just like, join me for Finish It Friday, and where I'm doing 1 page a day until I reach so many other followers. You know the one? Sounds good, Britt. Thanks for being here. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Marie Troll. Yes, I do. And yes, you did spell it correctly. Yeah, I have a few of hers. I do have a Rita Berman. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit of this purple here. But they should look like the darkest petals out of all the ones here. They're not super dark, but enough, I think. We could always add a little bit of black too. I feel like I want more coffee today, but I can't decide if my tummy will be happy about that or not. It's just coffee is so tasty, and I'm always so sad when my cup is empty. It's like, oh, now I have to wait until tomorrow. Okay, almost done with this purple. I mean, because I even have some work in progresses that we did like on live that I still haven't finished. Charles Santor. I don't think so. Oh, nice, Vicky. All right, so 712. Well, like I said, I'm going to catch up on those squares today. I'm going to catch up on the squares today. So hopefully when we come back on Friday, I'll have more to show you guys. All right, I'm just going to add a few little tidbits of black just to darken up these flowers just a bit more. Yeah, just a little bit. And I think we'll go in and add some shadow on the leaves where the petals overlap. Because I want just enough to where we don't lose that contrast. Just a little bit. Okay, let's do we want to do black? We could just do 737. Let's try that. Okay, so let's do this here first. Yeah, it's not quite as strong as black, but it's dark enough that I think it'll help kind of pop it away. Nice, Elise! It's so exciting seeing all the squares on the wall and everything. I gotta figure out, that's the other thing I gotta figure out, is a new way to kind of add squares to that. I might need to add some more ribbon or something, because this is where we're at. I haven't flipped it over yet today, but I mean, we got a lot up there. So I have, I think, 2 or 3 vinyl names that are gonna need to go up there. And then of course we have more charms and everything, but it's so full. I love it. One of these days I need to like set this up so that I can zoom in and you guys can see all the names. Yeah. Cord wrapped around my knee. There we go. Okay, so 731. That's part of the reason that I wanted to keep the face cam available so you guys can see your quilt squares up there. So I'll take a few down today and get working on those. Okay. Let's see, for this one, let's go ahead and use the blue. It's probably going to stand out a bit more because it's a lighter leaf. Right? It's so nice. I love seeing it all up there. And it's going to be so pretty when it's all done. And we're not even halfway through the year, so I mean, we've still got like, what, 7 months left for it? It's going to be good. And if we end up getting too full, we can always just add more squares to it. Okay, so we're going to use the 726. Okay. Yeah, of course, of course. Right, I know, Callie. I should have gotten a much bigger bulletin board. All right, 711. Or maybe even rather than the bulletin board, just like had ribbons straight across the entire wall. I might just need to start overlapping the squares a bit so they can all fit on there. Because my thing is I don't like the reason I'm using the clothespins versus just like pinning them on the walls, because I don't want to, when I take them down to add squares or to rearrange, like I don't want to keep putting holes in the squares, because I prefer to have them less damaged by the time I attach them to the quilt. Okay, let's do 723. Now we still need to add some gel pen embellishments and do the border. So I think for the main embellishment on here, because there's not like a ton of like little dots and stuff we can add, we're gonna add some gold around the outside. So let's grab, what did I have out? Do I still have it out? No. Is it in here? Ooh, yes, I have an Ain Art gel pen that I want to use. Right? Yeah. Yeah, depending on what you want, the 4,000 or 3,500. If you type in exclamation point quilt in chat, it will take you to the, give you a link to the fact page, which will answer all of your questions. All right, so let's see. Let's do the border first, then we'll do the inside lines so that the ruler doesn't smear any of it. So for the border for this one, I think I want to do purple. Purple, purple, purple. Let's see, which one do I want to use for it? Is this one working? Yes, okay. I guess we have purple on this one too, don't we? Ooh, should I do green instead then? Maybe I should do green. Is this green working? I'm starting to run out of ink in some of these. I gotta replace them. Yeah, that could work. All right, let's do green so we don't do the same border that we did on the other one. Okay. Is it gonna work? Maybe it's running low on ink. Maybe not. Okay, hang on. We got another green one. We're gonna try this one. Ooh, that one's much better. Nice. Well, redeem away. I'm gonna be working on them today. See, it makes it so I don't have to go clean the bathroom. All right. Take this one. I have to do the ruler because my hands absolutely will not hold still for a straight line. Not even close. Okay. That lined up. This one. How many points I have? Just do exclamation point points. Oh no, but it hasn't been shipped yet. Can you do a pickup for one for like a local Walmart or Target, or I know Lowe's carries them too. We have an extra one in our garage. I'd give you ours. Air conditioner, a window unit. Mm-hmm. At the previous apartment we lived in, the AC was not efficient in any way, shape, or form. And so we would put it in our kitchen to kind of balance it out. There you go, $38.45. All right, so now, careful not to put my hands in the border. Almost done. Am I still in focus? Yes, okay. There you go, move that up. Just trying really hard not to smear any of the ink. I did on some of these edges of the border, but it's all right. It's not the end of the world. But because we live in a house with a little bit more efficient central air, we haven't had to use it. But it's nice to have on hand in case we did need it. Thanks, Vicki. All right, I think that's that page done. Yeah? Look at that. We finished it. I feel like it's a little dark, but maybe it's just my screen. But there we go. Got all my sticky notes for scribbling on. Thanks. We got another one in the book. We have others to finish, but I call it a win just having finished that one. So next up is this one. I feel like I want to leave these trucks for when I do little ones. So I think the next one I would work on would be this one. I definitely need to do it with, because I'm pretty sure this was Pablo's and it just really struggled over the gouache. So I think I need to go in with Caran d'Ache. Plug in AC for the garage and the hubs is organized stuff. The heat would come, right? Yeah, garages are just basically cooking you. Absolutely. Well, do you guys want to do a quick game? Well, I say quick, but Words on Stream is usually like 20 minutes. Do you guys want to do a Words on Stream game now that we're all done? 11:49. Call that good timing. All right, let's close that. And let's go ahead and go to Words on Stream. Aw, thanks everyone. All right, let's go ahead and log in. Get our link. Walking and streaming. Nice, Marilyn. Okay. Got that. We're gonna come over here. Sorry, there's a few things I have to click around to get it all set up. Okay, perfect. We're gonna pause the music. Okay. All right, everybody ready? Gonna move this. Let's see. Where do I want to move this to? Boop. And over here. There we go. All right, and off we go. Okay. Yes. Oh, caps. I don't know if that worked. Yeah, that worked. There we go. All right, so we've got ring-a-ding-ding. So we got ring, ding, run, rune, grid. Oh, dung. There we go. Let's see, grind, yep. Ring, there we go. Rind, grin. We have another 5-letter word. Grid. Did we do ruin? Yeah, we got ruin. Ruin? R-U-I-N-G? There we are. Gird, nice. Oh my gosh, is that the fastest level 1 we've ever done? That was really fast. Make sure it's not too loud. Go. Grab that again. Okay, Corsair, maybe? But is that a word? It is, okay. I don't know what it means. I've heard it before, but I don't know what it means. Corsair?
Pirate or ship.
Oh, pirate or ship, okay. That'll do it. Okay, cross, C-R-O, no, that would need that would need 2 S's. I can't talk. Words are hard. Let's see, cars. Is core a word? C-O-R-R? No. Just throwing it out there. Got soar. Orcas, okay. Oh, what about roars? Oh, I can't spell. Oh no, we already have roars. Sorry, is that too specific? Oh no, that's good, okay. C-O-A-R? I wonder if that's a word. Or rocas, R-O-C-A. No, okay. R-A-I-R, maybe? Core, oh, is that, can you make that plural? No, because it would be after, it would be before orcas. So we have another one that starts with C. What about Syrah or Cora? Coras? Ooh, those ones are hard. All right. Sinking last hits. Ba-da-ba-dum. Skip 2 levels though, we're good. All right, continue. 2 E's, 2 D's. Vetoed? Is that right? Oh, but that's not all of it. Oh, devoted. Oh, there we go. Deed, dove. What about deet? Is that a thing? Oh, I'm still locked out. Never mind. Deet. Ooh, I hear the sky. Oh, T. There you go. I hear the sky rumbling a bit out there. So if you guys are getting this weather system that's coming through, make sure you stay safe. Devote, there we go. I said that weird, as in one who doesn't vote, like take away the vote, devote, rather than devote. I find sometimes that I really mispronounce words when I'm just trying to like randomly figure out what words are. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Oh, there's a fake letter. I'm gonna get success? No, that's not right. Success? How do you spell success? Steve, how do you spell success?
S-U-C-C-E-S-S.
E-S-S. There it is, success. I was not having success at spelling that word. So it's a fake H, which is the same because like Hughes. Oh yeah, I see everybody doing Hughes. All right, so Sue's and Q's. Oh, that's what we still need to do, Steve. We need to play Hughes and Q's online.
Yeah,
or
it's gonna be real hard 'cause
yeah.
see it different.
And I don't even know if we get the board to fit into the camera. Let's see. Do such? S-U... No H. Obsess, yep. Okay, and then one more 4-letter word. Q... What about C-U-S-E? Q's? As in like accuse, but the shortened? No? Okay. C... what about C-E-S? No, because it would be before... What about something... something that starts with E? E-S-U-S? E-S-S-U? E-C-U-S. Ah, there it is. Nice, Kathleen. All right, cleared the board. Well done. All right, well, I'm going to guess that it's a fake Q because there is no U. Oh, is it salmon? Salmon. Nice, Samantha. Okay, so salmon could... Let's see. Lambs, there we go. Okay, so singular for moan will also be one. Loan and loans. So loans, loan, there we go. Something. S-O-A-L, I don't think that's a word. Soma, there we go. So 2 more 5-letter words, 2 more 4-letter words. Oh, loam. Oh, can you do plural of that? Loams? And we can. Okay. Also, and one more. Could start with an S. Could start with an N. What about nomas? Oh, salon. That makes a lot more sense than my random word. Well done, Glitchy. All right, continue. We're cruising right along. All right, so we have a potential for ing. We have a hidden letter and a fake letter. What about diving? Another I, maybe? Ding, there we go, ling. Okay, so we need to clear the H or the V. The H or the V. What about hiding? Hind. Okay, so it's a fake V. A fake V. What about holding? Oh, there we go. Okay, so fake V, hidden O. Fake V, hidden O. So gold. Gold, loin, yeah. Oh, what about doing? Am I still locked out? I'm still locked out. Doing. Oh, nice, Shannon. Lingo. What about just Holden? Is Holden a word? What about... Got guild. Dingo! 4 more 4-letter words, 2 6-letter words. What about loading? L-O-D-I-N-G. Doling. Excuse my phone, it's an alarm. Okay, doling. I don't know on those last ones. Oh, long! Oh no, long is there, okay. All right, well done. Skip 2 levels. Melissa and Shannon, well done. Fake letter and hidden letter. It does not jump out to me right away. Maybe compote? Temple. Oh, it's a hidden L. A hidden L. Or sorry, a hidden E. A hidden E. Okay, so I think we need to clear the A and the C. Hidden E, clear the A and the C. So what about... what are we looking at here? So P, oh, complete. Okay, so fake A, hidden E. Okay, so for complete, oh, what about compel? Clomp. What about C-L-E-E-T? But I'm pretty sure cleat is spelled with an A. Okay, compel, oh no. We have all the letters, this is just hard. Oh, comment, there you go. Compete, elect. Oh no. It's not braining. We're only 1 word away. Megan! Tempo, save the day. Oh, sorry, I hit my chin on the mic. Well done, Megan. We were saved. Bird Lady and Kathleen, well done. Lucy and Melissa overall. Let's see. Let's try minced. Okay, minced is good, which means it's going to be most likely a fake X because the double E is probably going to be fine. Mince, mind, medicine. Okay, so it's a hidden I and a fake X. So what about signed? C-I-N-D? No. Trying to like just look at medicine and think like what words go together for that. Oh, Iceman, that's a nice one. Niece. There's another 7-letter one. Huh. I am struggling with this. Mind? Endemic, nice. Sweet, we got that goal. I feel like there's gonna be some like E letter ones or CENED, CI. I already did that one. Yeah, that was hard. Oh, amend. Would not have gotten that. Well done though. All right, skip 2 levels. Kathleen and Megan. Well done. Okay, I'm gonna, what about, refined? I don't think that's, I think that's too many. Yeah, that's too many letters. Lucy. Megan. That's right, answers are hidden now. But I'm wondering, have we figured out what the... Oh, fired. Yeah, it's probably a fake Z. Bird, let's see. I'm waiting for it to unlock. Oh, friend. Yeah, that's probably what it was. So, did we do diner already? Oh, I spelled that wrong. We did, infer. Okay, so we have 2 more 5-letter words. Diner, fiend, finer, fire, fright. Look at you guys just clearing the board. I was no help on that one at all. Gleechy, Bird Lady, and Lucy. Well done. Okay. What about Bane? Bane? Oh no, that's not. I can't spell it. Banes, mains, lanes. One of those got to work, right? Maybe. Okay. What about let's try. Maybe there's a P. Maple. Oh, albums. That would have been good. Maybe lease. You guys keep going. Oh, what did I do? I did one that got it. Oh, was it maple? Hang on, I'm gonna let the cat out real quick. I'm wondering if it really was a P. Sorry, I'm putting the mic back on. Slime, maybe? Ooh, it could be an I. That could be right. Let's try mines, maybe? Melissa. Okay, it's gonna unlock here in just a second. Maybelline, Bales. Oh, no, okay, so what do we have? Oh, Banes. Okay, so it is leans, lanes. It's another E. Did we do, okay, we got Sable. Oh, I don't know. My brain really slowed down for that one, but that was level 23. 23 is hard. It spins quickly. It spins really quickly. So yeah, overall, well done, everyone. All right, let's switch over there. Take this, close that. There we go. All right. Well, I think that's about it. Thank you everyone for being here. We finished the page. Right? Good job. We finished the page, so I'll get that posted. I'll put a poll up in the right. I know, Sue. Whenever I play with my gaming community, I hate doing it on my phone. It's so hard. Yeah, have a great couple days. See you guys on Friday. So thanks all for being here. Finish this page. I'll put a poll up in the community tab for what we're going to do next. All right, everyone. Keep being awesome, and I will chat with you in a couple days. Bye. My Stream Deck wasn't working. Hang on.